The city never sleeps, and neither do killers. Beneath the neon glow and the hum of engines, there's a pulse that never fades, a restless energy that keeps the shadows moving. Every window hides a story, every alley a secret. In this city, darkness isn't just the absence of light, it's a living, breathing thing. Rain tapped on my coat like a ticking clock as I stepped into the alley. Each drop was a reminder that time was running out, that every second mattered. The city's heartbeat echoed in the puddles at my feet, and I could feel the weight of the night pressing down on my shoulders. It was one of those nights where the chill in the air cut right through you, slicing as sharp as the knives these streets have known too well. The fog clung to the ground, swallowing sound and blurring the edges of reality. Every breath I took felt like inhaling secrets, cold and heavy. The body was cold, lifeless, but not forgotten. The silence around it was deafening, as if the city itself was holding its breath, waiting for me to make the first move. Eyes wide, too clean. There was no fear left in them, only a haunting emptiness that stared right through me. No struggle, no mess. Whoever did this was careful, methodical. They left nothing to chance, nothing for me to find, at least nothing obvious. Just a message written in silence. Words unspoken, but loud enough to echo in my mind. It was a challenge, a taunt, and an invitation all at once. It was as if the whole scene had been curated for my eyes only. Every detail seemed placed with purpose, every shadow cast with intent. I could feel the invisible eyes watching, waiting for my reaction. Whoever did this knew I'd come. They knew my habits, my weaknesses, the way I worked. This wasn't just a murder, it was a message. And I was the intended recipient. They wanted me to see their work, to feel the chill of their precision. Each detail was a signature, a calling card left for me to decipher. I crouched down, studying the lifeless form. The city's noise faded into the background, replaced by the pounding of my own heart. I searched for anything out of place, any sign that might lead me to the truth. You see, in my line of work, you don't just look, you observe. You train your eyes to see what others miss, to read between the lines of chaos and order. Every detail, every shadow, every whisper of a clue. The smallest things can scream the loudest if you know how to listen. This wasn't just some random act. There was a pattern here, a rhythm to the madness that only I seemed to hear. This was a symphony of intent. They're not hiding. They're playing. Each move calculated, each note struck with purpose. The killer was orchestrating something bigger than a single crime. And I just entered their game. The pieces were already in motion, and I was just another pawn. Maybe a knight, if I was lucky. The question is, who's really being hunted? Am I the predator, or just another piece waiting to be sacrificed? Is it me chasing shadows in the night, or is it them stalking my every move? The line between hunter and hunted blurs in the darkness. Every case leaves a mark, and this one was etching its way into my mind like a bad dream that refuses to fade with morning light. The weight of the city's secrets pressed down on me, heavier with every unanswered question. I could feel the city's pulse, beating faster with each step I took. The neon lights flickered like nervous heartbeats, and the rain washed away nothing but hope. Each corner turned, each alley explored, brought me closer to understanding the mind behind the madness. But the closer I got, the more the city seemed to close in around me, its secrets tightening like a noose. But in the world of noir, nothing is as it seems. Every truth is wrapped in a lie, every ally a potential enemy. Trust is a luxury I can't afford. I spoke to the ghosts of the city, whispered secrets carried by the wind. The city remembers everything, even if its people try to forget. Everyone has their own puzzle piece to play, even if they don't know it. The trick is finding the right fit before the whole picture turns to dust. The trick is putting them together before the clock runs out. Time is the one thing you can never get back, and in this game it's always running out. In the end, it's a game of wits, a test of patience. The city rewards those who wait, but punishes those who hesitate. And as I stared down at the scene before me, I knew one thing for sure. I was in deep. The case had become personal, the lines between justice and obsession blurring with every clue I uncovered. Deeper than I'd ever been. The city's darkness was seeping into my bones, and I wondered if I'd ever find my way back to the light. And as the rain continued to tap its rhythm, I realized the city's secrets would demand more than just answers. They would demand sacrifices, and maybe even redemption. They would demand my very soul. The hunt had begun. The city was watching, waiting to see who would break first. The hunter or the hunted. And somewhere in the shadows, the hunter watched. The game was on. In this city, the only thing more dangerous than the truth is the silence that hides it.